Hey guys, it's the Optimistic Gamer here, bringing you a brand new episode of our Minecraft Beta 1.7.3 playthrough. This, I believe, is episode 13, 12 or 13. Let's get on with it. In today's episode, I've already done a few layouts, but I want to complete these houses. So yeah, let's get on with it. I've already prepared all the building blocks for it. Hopefully I've got enough of everything. But if not, then we can always go collect a bit more. We got all that there. What do we do first? Let's do this one first. So that's 2. Is that 2? Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4.
Oh!
Yeah, I like that.
Oh!
So, I don't know what to say. I think that music's a little high. How did you guys find the intro in the last episode? I enjoyed it. It brought back so many memories for me. Playing watching the Oddcast, growing up as a kid. So I hope it brought back a sense of nostalgia for you guys as well. I know it definitely did for me. When I found that music, I was so happy with it. I couldn't believe my eyes that sorry, not my eyes, my eyes and ears. I couldn't believe I found it. It's probably been the best part of, 12 years? Since they actually last showed that music. Well, we used that form of intro. 20. It can't have been that long. Surely not. Oh, you'll notice I did spend a bit of my diamonds on diamond art. It's pointless, but I honestly just wanted to have the diamond armor. Once this one breaks, I will be going back to regular iron armor.
Oh!
So as I'm doing this, I'm sort of, this will be where the furnace and chest will be. Here, the kitchen area, the fancy tiled roof. I know it's wool, but think of it as marble. So that's 2 houses done. Well, 80% complete. We're just going to get them all the houses built to this degree. This one, I'm going to struggle doing the roof, I think. I feel like I want to tear that down and actually I I mean, I might keep it. It's got... You know, it's there. It fits in with the theme of the style of the roof. Well, the size mainly. Or it may be that to get it perfect, we have to... Because this is 5. So maybe tear it down and see what it's like with 5 blocks. So I think we might only get 2. 2, possibly 3. So I'll have a crack at that off camera and then bring you all back with that one. Probably in the next episode I'll show it. But we'll just focus on these ones. That's a dual house. So there'll be 2 doors. One's slightly bigger. I might push this one out a bit more. I've really not thought about pathing with this. Oh, and this storage shack is going to go down. I'm going to tear it down because I built another one over there with a lot more storage, and it's slightly bigger and actually has windows in this time round. So take this as like the first generation. That one's the second. And I'm going to extend my house as well. So we're going to tear... I'm in the process of tearing that down, along with the mountain as well. So you'll probably see... I won't show that on camera, but when we get to a world tour, which I'm going to do every 20 episodes... yeah, so every 20 episodes there'll be a world tour. And it will just go, basically what any world tour does. Go around, see what we've done, what we can do. And yeah, we'll go from there. Now, I'm debating on whether or not I might... Oh, you bastard. Sorry, excuse my French. That's... It's gotta be done. This is gonna be really narrow. So I think we'll do this one here as a 2-story part, but then this will only go up to that height. Then this will go up slightly higher. So it just gives like a variety in the housing size. So you've got a smallish house, an even smaller house. That will have to be 2 stories because there's not enough space. But it's like a box. And that one's like it's a bigger version of that, but it's more rectangular. As you can see, it goes out by an extra 2. Obviously a big kitchen as well, so that would be sort of the living area. This would be the living area, and then upstairs will be the sleeping quarters. I'm going to try and put 2 or 3 bedrooms in it. So it depends on... You know, if you guys want to build these, you can do. You'll see me doing it block for block here, layer by layer, basically. we obviously want lots of light coming into the kitchen. So where I can, we'll install big windows. But everywhere else we'll either have a 2-window or a 4-window. So I do like the idea of having, this is maybe a bit bigger of a roof. And I am working on, I'll show you once we've, sort of done with these 3 houses that I've got finishing. I'm moving my entire crop production and tree farm down underground because I've got plans for this area now. I'm not going to show it just yet, but I built up really high up and took a screenshot of the area, and I've sort of mapped out where I want things to go, where I don't want them to go, and yeah. It's changed a bit since my last, because I remember saying that area there is going to be farmland. It's not going to be farmland now, because there's a desert just off to the side. So it wouldn't make much sense. And the forest back there, where I think I have plans for it. So be on the lookout for that. Now, where do I want the kitchens there?
Oh. Oh.
I don't think we're going to have a window here. Because that's the one thing I struggle with. I add too many windows to my builds. And it just looks at play. Like I didn't see that at the start. I didn't go back. I just saw it as like, get a nice big window in for there. And it'd be nice, but no, it didn't look nice at all. So then maybe
Oh.
we'll go like that. No. Yeah, that's okay. Actually, then we'll have this as the staircase going up to the 2nd floor. Then this will be stairs, and this is like a little balcony. think I've got more wood in these chests. And once we've done this, in the next episode we'll go and complete the houses over there. Because I think... And I think I'm almost tempted to move... So I've come to a realisation that if we wanted to continue doing the beta experience for a few more episodes, or for a bit longer, I will probably change to one of those beta sort of mod packs where they sort of none that break the experience, but you know, some that sort of fix some bugs in beta. So with the chest not making a sound, I don't know how you fix that, but I think with those sort of mod packs, they do fix it. So that would be good. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions, you want to see, like buildings you want to see put in here, I'll try my best. I'm not the greatest builder, as you can probably tell from these builds, they're quite basic. But then again, it's beta Minecraft. Your creativity is, you know, the big thing. Like, if you don't have a creative minds, I would suggest not playing Minecraft. Or maybe I would, because then you could think of all the ideas that may sound silly may actually look quite good in game. Just a thought. Like this, I can't wait to see what this is like. You know, with the watchtower up there. Like in version 1, the tower can be like essentially twice as high. I believe it goes up to, I believe the height limit goes up to 250 blocks, 256 blocks in version 1. So yeah, I mean, there's that, so that's always a good thing. But then, you know what, I've got to try and incorporate that hill section to make it fit the theme of you know, what we plan on adding. There's essentially, this is going to be like a building series, not of the true essence that, you know, there's going to be no redstone works. I'm not a huge fan of it, as you guys are well aware. I think it takes the grind out of the game, or some of the better aspects of the game, which are mining. Because you can essentially get a farm for every ore apart from diamond. Unless they make a way that you can decraft diamond tools. then if that gets the case, then yes, you can get a diamond farm, because you can get diamond enchanted armor for as little as 1 emerald, and there's emerald farms that produce 20,000 an hour or whatever. So in a sense, I guess in a sense you do have a farm for diamonds as well. So you don't need to do any mining in Minecraft. So they've taken the complete basic of the version and removed its key features. Now I understand late game, yes, you don't really want to be doing too much mining. But then there's also the aspect of you can do most of the things early on in your playthrough. Like some of the late game stuff you can do fairly early on, and that's what I don't like. Within like half an hour, if you get a good enough seed, within half an hour you can. I mean, I saw videos like full netherite armor within the first 30 seconds of him spawning in. Like, I'm sorry, that's like, well, no, not 30 seconds. Like, within the first 10 minutes, he's got full netherite because you place this nether portal at this certain spot in the world. You basically teleport to a bastion straight away that has like full netherite. And it's like, I'm sorry, that's not a good game where you can just skip the early progression straight onto max tier. Like, I know it's a pure luck base, but yeah, I don't like that aspect. Like, I'm probably the only one that doesn't like that, and that's okay. Not everyone should have to like what I think Minecraft should do, which is, I wrote down a couple days ago, like, sort of I had the idea of 2 new enchants for the game to be added. For the pick. Not, end game level, you go to the nether, or no, sorry, you go to the end, you get the dragon's breath, and there's a small chance that if you use the dragon's breath to enchant, to make a potion, then you get, well, I've not really thought about that much, but it's a thing called auto smelt. So it's a new enchant. It automatically smelts your ore for you. And if you say mine an oak log, instead of getting the oak log, you get charcoal block. So a block of charcoal for every log. But you have to incorporate the Ender Dragon. Because it's an end game level, it's an end game enchant. There's no two ways about it. It is end game. Once you've got that, what's there? But then with the enchants, if you added the feature that I spoke about in some of my previous episodes, where say you need multiple tool sets, so whether that be diamond, gold, copper, tin. Oh yeah, I've thought about adding some new materials, having a new end game tier that is so rare that it's only found in a new biome. I haven't named the new biome, but it's a new mountain range. I'm leaning towards sort of a slight version of, like, say, the Blue Mountains in the Lord of the Rings. And these mountains have a higher yield of rare materials. But you can get really lucky and find this new ore type. Some of you, if you might have guessed what I'm referring to, but if not, I'm referring to mithril, or as some people call it, pure silver. Now, with this mithril, there'd be 2 crafting recipes, I think. If you use the basic furnace, you'll get a slight purified mithril ingot. Now, if you use a blast furnace with, say, they change it to allow dual things being put in, so you could either craft 2 of the same ore at the same time, smelt 2 of the same ore at the same time, or you can make alloys with using certain ore types. So if you were, say, to put into the blast furnace iron and coal, that would make steel. Or if you were to, say, use 1 tin to 3 copper, that would give you bronze. But if you were to put the mithril as well as gold ore or gold ingot, same with mithril, you can change the mithril, the impure mithril, into pure mithril, and it wouldn't be, lesser purity mithril, or it'd just be a different colour, like a slightly darker, to show that it's impure. So the silver aspect of it would be darkened to show that it's not pure. But then if it was pure silver colour, then you have the ore that you can use to make tools, armour. But you can use the impure version to make tools and armour. They just don't have the better abilities that the pure mithril has, i.e. the faster speed, the more durability, because mithril in my version would be the second fastest tool to use, but it would have the highest durability out of all of the tools. So you would have a higher durability, a higher speed, but enchants. Oh no, what are you doing with enchants? Well, let me tell you. You would only be allowed to put 3 to 4 enchants on one item. I'm leaning towards 3, because that makes you have more, you have to think more. And then enchants themselves, instead of them using 3 lapis and only taking 3 XP, I think if it's a level 30 enchant, you should take 30 enchants as well as 3 lapis. And it's not like it's really hard to get XP, considering you can get to level 60 from an Enderman farm in 5 minutes. So XP is not of a issue when enchanting. But then I also believe that you should be allowed to craft higher tier enchants. For instance, being allowed to craft up to a maximum of 10. So you can have efficiency 10, but fortune would only have a maximum. The fortune would have a maximum of 5. Unbreaking at 10, or maybe 6. You know, maybe 5 as well with the fortune, because they usually have the same amount. So, you know, Silk Touch wouldn't change because, you know, Silk Touch does it instantly anyway. Same mending, same wouldn't change. But I think having protection, you know, go up to a maximum of maybe 8 or 10 as well. But it takes more XP. But if you wanted to turn off this feature for, say, a server and whatever not, it would all be in the settings. So it'd go back to the regular, what it is currently, which is like 5 protection and whatnot. But it's harder to get these higher tier enchants because you have to do more things. You have to explore the world. So there'll be new dungeons added, harder dungeons. Now I know there's a completely different game called Minecraft Dungeons. We don't talk about that because it's not really shown anymore, is it? There's no videos about it. Minecraft don't really talk about it. So I say just get rid of that idea, but keep the assets that are in it. Keep the idea of all the mobs and creatures that are in that game and bring them into Minecraft. And with these new creatures, these new mobs, add them to the dungeons. Add dungeons into the Nether, into the End. So it gives people the incentive to go and explore. So you bring back the exploration. You could call the update the new and improved exploration update. I don't know. That's just me coming off the top of my head, but you know. And I've realised this is a long episode, or it's going to be a long episode. So I don't know. Maybe we'll stop here, and then come back with a second one. I think that's what we're going to do. All right. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.